Jesse was talking about EA College Game Day. You know, we're all gamers here, so I figured, hey, let's let Jesse speak on it, man. The game, what's coming up with it, what to expect.
It drops in July, right?
Yep. July 15th, already pre-ordered. You can bundle it with Madden if you want to as well. It's a
What's the
little
ticket?
pricey, but I don't care.
What's the ticket if you bundle it with Madden?
What's that?
What's the ticket if you bundle it with Madden?
God, it's like 140 or 150.
That's not that bad.
But it gives you the 3-day early sign on, so that way you can get ahead of everybody. Gives you a bunch of Ultimate Team extras. You know, so if you're into Ultimate Team, that's great. Yeah, I'm not, but I don't care. I want that 3-day early access.
I used to just do when I was really into it, I would create my own player and take them from, being a freshman or a red shirt freshman, depending on how well I did, all the way to the pros. I thought that was always dope, which I'm guessing or assuming since they're, bundling it together, that's what you can still do.
Yeah, they still haven't come out with all the stuff that they're doing. They're kind of like teasing tidbits to kind of, keep you excited. They're bringing back some old favorites. They're maintaining a lot of stuff from 2014, the last time they had one. There's a lot of new in-game physics, which is great. So it's not like a reskin of Madden, just at the college level. Don't get me wrong, they're using the same engine, so some of the tackles are going to look the same, but they're making sure that the ragdoll physics of college football are more on that level. They have some better AI, so that way, if your team cupcake you and you're playing Alabama, there's actually going to be a true talent discrepancy. So it's not like you can just show up as whatever school like Western Kentucky and run the tables on Ohio State. You really have to put in some effort now. And they have unique playbooks for every team. So that's going to be good as well.
It's crazy. He put that out there in the ether like that.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'll at least waste my money on it once. If it's not banging, I'll never do it again.
Well, the good thing is that they have the team builder option back. So you can use their online creation tool once it comes in, and you use your PlayStation or your Xbox to get into there for the access. And then you can actually, the way that it's supposed to happen is that you should be able to completely customize schools now. And if you're lazy, you should be able to just download somebody else's created team, whether that's the uniforms, players, whatever it might be. So there's a lot of in-depth development with the players too. So your freshmen might come in hot, but they're not going to be as great as, say, a developed senior this time. Each player has up to 8 player abilities, 5 of which are physical abilities, 3 are mental. And the more that they get on the field, the more that those develop from a bronze to a silver to a gold level skill. And then they have wear and tear, which kind of sucks, but it's a good thing. If you're like me from the old school where you just like, no huddle, same play, no huddle, same play, because you see a hole or a gap or something like that, they now have this wear and tear thing. So if you do that, it's going to cause the play to mess up because the defense is going to immediately see it, or the players are going to get injured sooner. So, right. And like even the tackling physics, like if your quarterback's mid throw and he gets tackled, his arm will get injured. So he may not be able to continue the game, or he'll throw, but his accuracy will be off for the rest of the game. It's pretty crazy how they're doing it. And the biggest thing is they're going to have a transfer portal. I don't know how that's going to play.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, they're going to have a transfer portal. And if you're your own individual, the Road to Glory, as it was called, I don't know what they're calling it this time. But yeah, if you're a kid and you're on the team and you're like, I'm coming out of high school, I'm going to USC, and you get there and you don't win the starting position, you can get in the transfer portal, go to another school.
That's dope.
Yeah, I don't know how that'll play in recruiting, but I'm excited for it.
Our school broke the portal this year, boy. Ohio State.
I say I don't care for Ohio State. The only time Arizona State made it to a relevant Rose Bowl was against OSU, and we lost 2017 in a game that
OSU
we
or Ohio State?
Ohio State.
Oh, I guess we are at OSU.
Yeah.
We don't call it that.
Well, you've been in Oklahoma too, right?
Yeah, that's why I was like, OU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have.
Either way, I have it pre-ordered. I'm excited. When it does come in, I will immediately pull up Arizona State. I will start simulating dynasty after dynasty and recruit like nobody's. I don't care about what happens on the game. I just love the recruiting process. That's my thing.
That's pretty
So,
cool, man.
like, I remember when I was heavy into it, I would pick Arizona State just because they had a lot of uniforms to choose, and my Buckeyes really don't. So, yeah, I can see myself buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I haven't played a sports game in forever. I've been the shooter game, man. Like, I'm excited for Black Ops 6 to come out. Like, Treyarch's gonna do it. The last Call of Duty, it's the same maps, the same kind of shit. There's not a lot of details out for Black Ops 6 yet. It's got the trailer is good, but they're using, it's like real actors using for the trailer for it, which is really, really dope. I'm excited, but it won't come out till November, like, you know, Call of Duty does. And it made me think what Doze said was, hey, I'll buy it once and say fuck it. I always say that about Call of Duty, but yet and still, I still get every Call of Duty game every November, like clockwork, just because I want to see, like, hey, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? And I always want to play it for myself, you know? And I was really disappointed, like, on this last Call of Duty, because, like, I always do the campaign first. I always like to do the campaign and then go into multiplayer. And this campaign for the last Call of Duty was super shitty. It was super short. It wasn't a lot of playing. It was more of the cutscenes, tons of them, which are cool. But I'm, you know, the old Call of Duties, there was a ton of action as you did gameplay, and then your cutscenes. So I'm hoping Black Ops 6, like the last one was what, Black Ops 2, I think was really good, Steve. If I remember correctly, was it Black Ops 2 or 3 was good, man? I can't remember.
Last Black Ops that was good was probably 1. Yeah, it's me.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Where you get that cap at,